everybody. Hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. Y'all got strangled right before my live. How are all of y'all doing? Oh, let me see who is in here already. Cecilia Mack, welcome in, baby. Charlie, hey, Charlie, how are you doing, darling? Sabrina, welcome in. Hey, Miss Alicia. Hey, oh, God, and there goes my volume back up on its own. Let me see. Pamela, hello and welcome in. Hello, Miss Kimberly. Hey, Mama Showers, welcome in. Ebony. And Kimberly, you know I had to get strangled right before my live. Maybe some coffee. Shouldn't have. Went down the wrong way. Aunties Gibson Moore. Hello, everyone. Hello, baby. And welcome in. Rhonda, welcome in, baby. Hello, Brenda. Hey, Loretta, welcome, welcome. Hey, Monique. So did everybody have a great Christmas? Hey, Peggy. S. Blooms, hello and welcome. I hope everybody had a fabulous Christmas. And I know we have probably every one of us been hitting the streets ever since. Haven't had a breathing space for nothing. Let me see. Hey, Jeanette. God, y'all, I'm so sorry. Leola said, hello, still classy. Hey, baby. Hey, S. Marie. Welcome, welcome, baby. Merry Christmas to all of y'all. Blessed and highly favored. Hello and welcome. Pudding Pie, welcome, welcome. Creative Living said, hey, still classy. Hey, baby. Monique said, yes, I had a great Christmas. Fabulous. Sedona said, hey, everybody. Crystal said, hello, hello, Crystal. Welcome in, baby. A little bit hotter. Let me see. R. Coop, welcome, welcome, and thank you for the hearts. Hey, Driven, welcome in, sweetheart. Izola, hello and welcome. Hey, Hope, you and Miss Lillian had me cracking up, girl. Old ladies, musky old ladies. Let me see. Dyra said, hey, how's everyone tonight? Hey, KOK. Welcome in, baby doll, and chat. Love you, sis. Love you more, KOK. Y'all should have seen my my oldest here opening up KOK's gifts that she had sent her. Oh, she loved it. KOK, I got a little jealous today. We went to the store and she pulled out her wallet to buy something. She's already traded in my fancy little wallet I had gotten her for your wallet. I was a little jealous there for a second, but I'll let her do it. I'll let her do it for a minute. I'll let her do it for a minute. She done dissed all my little stuff for your stuff. Charlie, I'm so glad you had a great Christmas, baby. I know you've been out in them streets too. Driven is given. Yes, y'all, please take a minute to hit the thumbs up button when y'all pop in. Hey, Jody, welcome in. Creative Desk Solutions. Hey, hey. S. Marie said, hey, everyone, please remember to like the live as you join. Yes, thank you, baby. LaQuisha, hello, baby, and welcome in. Alicia said, I enjoyed it. Went shopping at Walmart yesterday. Didn't find a lot. I did find a few stuffed animals and went at Dollar Tree and found some small teddy bears. Well, that's great. Let me see. Hey, Never in a Million, how are you, stranger? Good gracious. I hope you had a fabulous, fabulous Christmas. Okay. My baby's bringing me some hot water to try to help with my throat. Just sit it down right there, baby. Let me see who else is popping in. Betty Dindy, hey, baby, welcome in. Hey, Driven. Lawana said, hey, still classy. Yes, you are classy, voice and all. Oh, well, that is very sweet. I don't think anybody's ever said my voice was classy. Country maybe, but not classy. But thank you. I appreciate that so much. Deborah said, hey, still classy and everyone. Hello, Deborah. Welcome in. KOK says, I'm sorry, sis. You know I'm picking. I thought it was adorable. Sherry, hello, still classy. Hello, babe. No, Sherika. Oh my goodness. I'm about to mess you up again. Welcome in, sweetheart. Graceful Gifts by Sandra. Hello. She says, hey, still classy and everyone. I hit the like. Well, I appreciate you, baby. And thank you for the hearts. Miss Sally said, hey, still classy and everyone. Hello, hello. All Occasion Gifts said, hey, still classy in chat. Hello. Sedona said, classy, how was your sales this week? Fabulous. I cannot complain at all. It did take my Christmas away because I was, after the girls opened their gifts, well, before and after, I was up at 5 o'clock making gifts like I tend to always do after the holidays. But sorry, y'all, I'm trying to drink some water down in between. But to be honest, guys, I'll tell you where I dropped the ball this time. I did not have enough men's gifts. And let me tell you, I didn't, because last year I hardly sold any men's gifts that I can remember, but y'all know my memory, on Christmas. But y'all, this Christmas, these ladies and gentlemen were wanting men's gifts. They were wanting men's gifts. And I dropped the ball. I didn't have enough men's gifts. Kids, now the thing, and look, that's how things go. Now, y'all know I don't normally do kids' gifts, right? Hey, LBE, welcome in, darling. Merry Christmas. But y'all know I normally don't do kids, right? And this Christmas, what was I? I had an abundance of kids' gifts. Do you think anybody was looking for kids' gifts? No, they were looking for men's gifts. What I didn't have many made up of. But that's just, everything's learning lessons. You can't go by what happened last year, this year. You just can't. You got to be prepared every year for everything, because you just never know which way it's going to go. But I did manage. I mean, I had some, don't get me wrong. And so I sold those up. And then on Christmas Day, I came back home. Christmas morning, I was up at 5 o'clock making nothing but men's gifts. Men's, and meeting back out on the corner, and getting gifts out. But I have been bragging for, I don't know if y'all have paid attention, for the last few weeks about being way ahead of Valentine's Day. Not anymore, but that was still a good thing, because I had my Valentine gifts to fall back on when I sold out, of the Christmas, all of my Christmas stuff. So it was fabulous. It was a lot better than I thought it would be. A lot better than I thought it would be for Christmas, because it had started out slow, as y'all know, but I mean, I get it. People are last minute shoppers, but it had started out slow. It's like every time I went out, I was selling between 8 and 12, 15, on the days prior. And that was real sporadic. It definitely was not constant. But Christmas Eve, good God Almighty, it was fabulous. So I guess a lot of people just did not want to go into Walmart or any of these stores. And I cannot blame them, because I had my sister come and sit at my table with the girls while I ran and picked me up something to eat. And I drove by Walmart, and that parking lot was, it was packed from the front of Walmart all the way to the street. So I wouldn't have wanted to go in there either. So it ended up being fabulous. It started off slow and ended with a bang, for sure. So I hope everybody's did. The few people that I have managed to see on here tends to have did very, very well for Christmas. And congratulations to all of you, because I think most of us was pleasantly surprised on the way they ended up buying. So I have zero complaints, other than, and it's not a complaint, other than it took my Valentine concepts from me. Not except for the little ones, you know, that I have over here in the cubes that have the little hearts, not the hearts, the lips, you know, the ones that I made up with the lips, because I didn't take them out. Those are going to be for my Valentine's. But all of my gifts that was on this back table to the left, yeah, gone. But that's fine with me. Whether they sold now or then, they sold. So that's absolutely fabulous. So I'm starting from scratch with the rest of y'all for Valentine's. So now the hump is back on when I thought I had the, you know, the let's just take it easy and just do some larger gifts. Now I'm back from, you know, square one. I do have some, like I said, the smaller ones over here and the ones in the bags that I had did with those lips and the ones that I did in my cupcake boxes that I had did specifically for Valentine's Day. Those are still up here. But the rest of it, the other top of my other IKEA shelves over here that was full, and both of the tables that were behind me, gone, 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 gone. But I did bring back home, all I did was the two large Bluey boxes. I did a Hello Kitty window bag. And then somebody came back on Christmas Day and got one of the, I wasn't out street selling, I was just from home. Came and got one of the Barbie bundles. But other than that, that was it for kids. A small window bag that I had done up for a Bluey as well. But that's all I'm remembering at the moment that sold for kids. They just were not looking for kids. They were looking for women and men. So next time, now I've got to get more of a stock up back, you know, on some more men's items. And be really prepared. Now watch, I'm going to be really prepared with men for Valentine's Day. And the women aren't going to be buying for the men, but it doesn't matter. Like I said, I'm learning. They'll just be here for whenever the next holiday is, and I do need them. So we'll just play it by ear. We just have to have an abundance of everything because you just don't know, y'all. It's not a rhyme or a reason. Let me see. I don't know where I left off at. I had a great Christmas, got sick, but I made it through the holiday. Well, praise God you made it through. Several people were sick. I hate that. LaQuisha said, I see everything is going up. What do you mean everything is going up? And prices everywhere? Is that what you mean? Whew, girl, I told you I had sticker shock when I went in the store. Angela said, hello, Classy and Chat. Hey, Angela, welcome in, darling. Embellished Designs by Belle. Hello, everyone. Hello, baby. Hey, Sandra. She said, at Alicia, what department? Sharon said, hello, Classy and all in attendance. Hello, Sharon. Welcome. And I had already spoke to my girl, LBE. Dazzling Events said, hey, everyone. Hello. Hello, Charmaine. Welcome in and thank you for the heart. Sandra said, never in a million. I'm glad you're doing better. I am too. And I'm so glad you made it in tonight. I've missed you. LaQuisha said, that's so true. Alicia said, I'll post a picture after the live. It really makes her feel better. Each Yeti represents something positive. I got one to give to my mental health leader at our church for our monthly meeting. Donuts Craft Shop said, hello, everyone. Hello, Donuts Craft Shop. KB said, hey, still classy. Hey, KB. Driven is waving. Sharon is saying, me either, classy. Nobody inquired about men's gifts as much as women and kids. Now, see, but yours is the opposite. You said no one inquired about men's gifts. That's what they were inquiring on for me. Men. And not the children. Hope said, congratulations, sis. Thank you, baby. Patrice said, hey, everyone. Hey, Patrice. Deborah said, I know that's the way it was for me. Nobody wanted the kids' gifts. I know it. Man, and they were so nice. But anyway, they're here for whenever they do want them. S. Marie said, congrats on the sale, still classy. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Baskets by Keish said, happy holidays, everyone. Thank you so much and welcome. Sedona said, Victoria's Secrets and Bath and Body Works has their semi-annual sale going on. All right, y'all hear that. Thanks, Sedona. Hope said, never in a million. How are you feeling now? Angela said, that's wonderful, Classy. I know, Angela. I bet you sold out, didn't you? Girl, you had almost sold out before any of us even got started. Alicia said, congratulations, sweetie, on your sales and to everyone. Thank you, baby. Never a Million said, it's nothing like being the only store open on a holiday, right? Exactly. Exactly. Rose said, hey, Deb and chat, blessings all. Congrats, hon. Thank you, baby, and welcome, welcome. Betty said, congratulations on everyone's street sales. Yes, I'm so happy to hear that everybody was doing so well. Miss Sally said, I had a lot of people come to my table saying the same thing. Don't want to go in Walmart. So glad I was out there. Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. I had a couple that stopped and looked and said that they were going to head to the mall and they'd be back. And they came back. They said they went to the mall, but they didn't go in the mall. And they came back. So that was good. Robbie said, hey, Miss Classy, hope that you had a fantastic holiday. I absolutely did. Thank you, Robbie. LaQuisha said, yes, it's time. Let me see. Never in a Million said, at Hope, I'm still under the weather, but I hope to jump back in soon. Never in a Million, did you go and get tested? Did you have the flu or COVID, or you just think it was just a nasty cold? Did you go get tested? Alicia said, healing prayers to everyone. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I have a friend that he's sick as a dog, and he ain't been nowhere. And he said the only thing he did was drive through a drive-through to pick up some Lidoderm patches for his back. That's the only place that he has been. I said, well, I bet you money you reached and grabbed that, that little thing they shoot your medicine to you in. That little shooter that everybody and their mama be touching every time they sick and they come to get their medicine. I said, you touched that and you did not clean your hands afterwards. If you've not been around anybody at all, and that's the only place you've been, you touched that nasty shooter thing like they have at the banks, and you forgot to sanitize your hands or clean them when you got home. And then you ate or wiped your eyes or wiped your nose or something. And now he is sick as a dog. LaDom said, I am praying for good health for everyone. Yes, yes, yes. Y'all keep them sanitizers around you, y'all. It's flu season. Y'all got to keep your hands clean. Wash them, wash them, wash them. And when you can't get to soap and water, use that sanitizer. S. Bloom says, me too. No children gifts. Adding to Easter gifts. That's right. That's exactly right. There's no more do I get upset if I have something left over? No, ma'am. That's why I said men's gifts too. When I make them up, if I got some left because of something just like this, I don't mind. But I don't have any left over. I've still got to make more now for Valentine's Day. I have one man's gift that I made up that's just, I think I've got it somewhere, that I just put a body wash and a wallet in there. I put in one of my little boxes, window boxes, Let me see. We sold kids gifts. Good, Patrice. Good. Let me see. I've missed some messages, I think. They were in sections where they had the Christmas Grace of Saunders, the LBE, and Never in a Million. I keep you both in prayer. Why is LBE sick? Did I miss that too? LBE, are you sick? Lord have mercy, I've missed that. Let's see. TJ, hello everyone. Hello, baby. Hey, Rachel, how you doing, baby doll? Hello, Still Classy. Watch from the bushes. Do last ride of the night. Do last ride of the night. Then I can focus on your goodies. Okay. There ain't no goodies other than what I've shopped. I ain't had no chance to make anything. This week's going to be trying to get my house cleaned back up, and hopefully next week I can start full-fledged back on Valentine's. But until I get this mess cleaned up, I can't start on nothing. I have made a disaster in this room trying to grab this and grab that and make this and make that. I bet I'm not the only one that is tripping over wrapping paper and stuffing and shred and boxes and oh my God. Man, I can't be the only one. But I got to get this straightened back up before I can start back again. Let me see. LBE said, thank you, Sandra. I've missed it, LBE. I'm so sorry. I did not know you were under the weather, baby. I sure hope you feel better as well. Patrice said, we sold kids. Okay, I read that one. Never in a Million said, at Graceful, I set up next to the CVS, and the cashiers were coming out in shifts to do their shopping. CVS sold out of jumbo gift bags because everyone was sticking my gifts in them. That is awesome, Never in a Million. Alicia said, healing prayers to everyone. LaDom said, I'm praying for good. Okay, I've read that. I don't know how my messages are skipping around. S. Bloom said, me too. No children gifts. Adding, okay, I read that one. It must have came back down. Hey, Rochelle, welcome in, baby doll. Good evening to you. Charlie said, today's great. Ignore that comment. What happened, Charlie? Ignore that ignore that comment that you just put. Okay. Sandra said, never in a million. I love it. Linda Smith said, hello, Classy and everyone. Hello, Linda. Welcome in. LBE, I'm going to have to get with you, Sharon said. LBE said, okay. Rosie said, happy holidays, Classy and everyone. Thank you, baby doll. Thank you for the hearts. Loretta said, my Christmas was okay. I have cysts on my ankle and went out for the sales, but the pain was bad. I had to leave the store. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Loretta. I hate that. I did see your little cute Family Dollar thing, though, your little container that you made with your 75-cent containers from Family Dollar. Those were adorable. Sadonna said, nobody asked for kids' gifts in my area. I sold mostly women and men's gifts. I sold mostly 15 to 85. 15 to 25 sold first. Now, see, nobody was wanting really, really inexpensive gifts this year for me. My flats that I had did up, with the pretty wallet and the prayer cards, nope. All of my flats that had the candy and the socks, they went quick. That's what the grandmamas pick up to give their, their grands as one of their little stocking stuffers. So I didn't make up enough of the candy ones, but I just didn't want to do them this year, y'all. I just didn't. But those went really quick. But other than that, the 35 to 55. Yeah, 20. I didn't even do many 25. Mainly that 35, 45 was the sweet spot, really. Right there in the middle. Just a little, medium. Some of y'all call totally inexpensive. I don't call my 35 to 50 is medium, but my anything under 25 is what I call inexpensive. So I know everybody says it differently on what they consider inexpensive, but let me see. Charlie said, never in a million. That's great. That the CVS employees. Yes, it is. Sandra Richardson, hello, baby doll. Thank you for the hearts. Ethel said, hey, Ethel. Akron Shaw said, hey, still classy in chat. Hope you all had a great Christmas. I absolutely did. Thank you so much. I hope you did as well. Angela said, my total was 298 gift baskets. Well, you go, girl. That is amazing. That's wonderful, Angela. Congratulations, baby. Never in a million said, I did get tested. Okay, great. Everything came back negative. Praise God. I made the mistake of not having hand sanitizer on the street. Yep, the first couple of days. Handling that much cash does it to me. Money is dirty. It sure is. It really is. You got to use it every time. Alicia said, I mainly sold pre-made gifts and personalized sublimation tumblers. Okay. Long as you were selling, darling. Hope said, in the bushes, me and Miss Lillian is out in these streets. All right, baby. Y'all be safe out there. Hey, Miss Lillian. Y'all look like y'all are having a blast. Linda said, you must have been in the house while I wasn't home. You must have been in house while I wasn't home. What you must have been, Lord, that's going over my head. You must have been in house while I wasn't home. Oh Lord, Linda, I don't know what you're saying. It's probably crystal clear, but I'm not comprehending it right now. Brenda said, "Hey, classy in chat. Hey, Brenda. I don't miss Miss LB. I didn't miss Miss LBE was. I just finished watching her wrap up. And I didn't know wrap up. And did I miss LB? Y'all, I'm just missing everything. Um, I just finished watching her wrap up, and I didn't know about Miss Never in a Million. But I keep all the designers lifted in prayer. Well, thank you for that. Was LBE just on and I missed her too? Y'all, I've been in the streets. I'm sorry. I did not know. Whoever I've missed, I Christmas Day, I made gifts continuously, except for a little bit of time that the girls opened, and I was meeting people, and I've been out in the streets ever since. So if I've missed anybody, I'm going to have to go back and watch. I apologize, but I will catch up. That is what I did, Still Classy, cleaning to get ready for the next holiday. Yeah, I haven't yet. I tried to do a little bit today, but I was out. Praying for everyone's healings. Thank you, Hope. Sharon said, Lord, yes, sanitize, spray, wash, etc. I prepare like I'm going on a camping trip when selling because hands are touching. Yes. Yes. Styles by Miss Angie said, hello. Hello, baby. Welcome in. Robbie said, no, ma'am, you are definitely not the only one. I have to get reorganized. Woo, Lordy. I mean it. Good evening, everyone. Unique Expression said, hello, baby doll. Welcome in. KOK says, praying for all who are under the weather. Yes. Yes, we sure are. S. Bloom said they wanted expensive big gifts where I was. No, they weren't asking for really expensive gifts where I'm at. They really, the sweet spot, like I said, was, right there in the middle. They were kind of in the middle. And that's fine with me because that was a lot of what I had over here that was for my Valentine's, I didn't have any of my big ones made up for Valentine's. So they just wiped out the ones that I did have that, I consider my medium gifts. Charlie said, Loretta, I got one of those gift boxes you posted about at Family Dollar. Yeah, it was cute, wasn't it, Charlie? She did that really cute. It looks a lot bigger with the way she did it. Because when I stopped by Family Dollar and looked, they look really tiny in person. But hers didn't look tiny the way she designed hers. Rochelle says, prayers, yes. Denise said, that's awesome. Okay. Sandra said, sending healing prayers to everyone. Loretta said, Charlie shops, they are cute, right? You really did it cute with the little plushie behind it. Linda said, talking about need to clean up. My house is in a mess also. Got to get to work before yes, we do. We do, because you just can't work. I mean, I know me. I'm going to turn around and mess it right back up. But at least I'll be messing it up with Valentine's stuff. This other stuff's got to get out. I got a mixture of everything pulled out. And it's just got to get up. I'm tripping on bags. I've still got the little bit of harvest stuff that I bought from Dollar General still sitting over here. I mean, and now the stuff I got today is sitting over here on top of all the mess I already had in here. It's just too much. Merry Christmas to Gerald and the crew. Well, thank you, Alicia and Gordon. And who was it? Grandma Gertrude. Who was it that did the Grandma Gertrude? I don't even remember. Gerald's family is just popping out of everywhere. Denise said, I didn't get out after Christmas. Sales missed out on the body care items. Denise, they have them online at Walmart. And Walmart, all of these things that you're seeing, well, not these, but all of these other green ones, you can get them online on Walmart.com for the $5. They're selling them online, not just in the stores. I didn't get out after Christmas. Okay, I just told you that. Princess J said, good evening, Still Classy and all viewers. Good evening, Princess J. Welcome, welcome. Dorian said, hello, hello, baby. Welcome in. Never to Me and said, oh, good, all occasions. Alicia said, congratulations, all occasions. So selfless. If I'm missing stuff, again, I apologize. This thing is moving really, really quick. Hello, Still Class and everyone. Hey, So Selfless. Sedona said, thumbs up, everybody. Can we get her to 200 likes? Let's get to 100. Let's get to that 100 mark at least. I thank y'all. Charlie said, yes, Loretta. They are cute boxes. I'm on the hunt. Saving with Terry says, is that why I have been cleaning and organizing so much yesterday and today? I guess that I can't move on to Valentine gifts. And that's true. Until I've cleared and purged and packed a yes, ma'am. Absolutely. And see, come next year, I'm not going to, whatever I've been making for Christmas is what's still going to be sitting out here for Valentine's. Because y'all aren't going to see themed stuff from me next year. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I will not be doing, I mean, when I say a couple, I mean a couple. Everything I make for Christmas can transfer right on over to Valentine's. Now, I might put a Christmas ribbon on. I have no problem with that. But my gift bag, my baskets, my boxes, all of that, they're going to be generic, okay? And I can put a Christmas bow on it if I want it to look that way. But mine's going to be universal. Let me see. Never in a Million says, unfortunately, I have to make nothing but high dollar gifts for Valentine's. I don't have a single 95. I don't either. I have none of that made up. I have to make nothing but high dollar gifts for Valentine's. I don't have a single 95, 150. I don't have any made up, period. Alicia said the $3 lotions at Family Dollar smells really good. They're so beautiful too. I did good on those. I didn't get one, but they are so beautiful. I got what I could when I went back. The shelves was empty. No, I actually looked today, and there were still a few of them on my shelves. I never bought one. I was so proud of myself. I didn't buy not one. I've been just splurging on other stuff. Hey, Queen, welcome in, baby doll. Thank you again. Baby doll. Charlie says, I got the 3-piece jewelry box sets from Dollar Tree for 75 cents per Life of Shad shared. The 3-piece jewelry box sets. Oh, I missed that one too. I have missed that too. I hadn't seen it. KOK said, I always shop online and was lucky to get most of the things I ordered. Yeah, well, I ordered, I've got stuff coming Monday. I had one that was supposed to come today, and now they're saying it's not coming today either. So, I don't know. Sandra said, I still spray money with Lysol. No one disputed it. I use vinyl gloves, and I accept cards. Zelle, Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. Lesson from LBE. Yep, she preaches it. She preaches it. Let me see. Alicia said, hey, KOK. Denise said, yep, I'm with you on that. Charlie said, I was happy with my sales. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Unique Expression said, I may be late to the game, but Walmart had ladies and men's watches for $5 to $6. I got my share. I placed the order and had them delivered last week. That's great, Unique Expressions. Fabulous. Y'all heard that. If you need any $5, $6 watches. Angela said, absolutely generic and universal. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. It sure will be. Charlie said, sold about 100 gifts. That's fabulous, Charlie. Good for you. KOK said, hey, Alicia, smooches. Never in a Million said that was Charlie. Girl, never in a million. If I've said something twisted, y'all forgive me. LBE said roses links dropping soon. You hear that, y'all? LBE gonna be giving y'all a roses link very, very, very soon. All Occasion Gifts said never in a million. Start big in with small ones. Never in a million. Start big in with small ones. Money. Denise says, did anyone get any of the red and green bears from Walmart? Yes, ma'am. I only got 2 of them, y'all, because I got those gummy bears my shed's full of the darn gummy bears I got to pull out. But yeah, I grabbed 2 of them. They had more than that, but I only grabbed 2. But that's him, y'all. I'm not crazy about that little bow. I'm gonna just tell y'all, I'm not crazy about his bow. Nope, don't like the bow. Too big, too bulky. I just don't like the bow. I know it can come off, but I'm just saying I ain't crazy about the bow. But I did get 2 of them. Let me see. Hope said I ordered some stuff online, but they only were able to fulfill a part of my order. Oh, okay. Marie says, beautiful evening, still classing everyone. Hey, Maria, welcome in, baby. KOK said, yes, ordered online. They came today. RA Basket says, hello, still classing everyone. Hello, Ashley, welcome in, beautiful. Ladom says, came back in. Where? Well, I'm losing. I just keep losing everything. Hold on, y'all. My whole thing is gone. I don't know how my little line got thrown all the way back, and I guess that probably took my messages back too. I don't know. You ain't missed a thing, Rachel. I'm still trying to catch up in the chat. Let me see. Ladon said, coming back in, is everyone buying Bath and Body Works at 75% off? Some of their body care, the bar soap. No, not me. I know some people are. I saw Miss Rachel up in there. Not me. I'm not. Charlie said, I did good at Burlington. You sure did, Charlie. Charlie was in there cleaning up in Burlington. Nessa cleaned up. Oh, my God. I didn't. I got 2 things from Burlington. My Burlington didn't have nothing. But, y'all, I did splurge on one thing. I splurged on one thing. Let me see. Mama said, I found for my $3 at Walmart's, the men watches. She found men's watches. She found $3 men's watches. That's an awesome deal. That was awesome. You're always finding them deals. Always finding them deals, Mama Showers. Stephanie said, hello, classy in chat. Hello, beautiful. Never to me said, I meant that's awesome, Charlie, with her 100 gifts sold. Oh, okay. I thought you were correcting me, something I missed, that it was Charlie. Let me see. I ordered 5 red berries online last night, thinking my order was going to be here today. They canceled my order. Yeah, they may end up canceling mine too, but that's okay. I've got gift sets already, so I'm good. Was anyone able to order the tables on Walmart for $83? What tables? Miss Sally, I don't know what tables you're speaking of, baby. Let me see. Y'all, I got to get me a swallow of coffee. Let me see. Cute bear, Rochelle said. S. Bloom, thank you, baby. S. Bloom says bear. Did I say something besides bear? God, I don't know, y'all. Anyway, y'all see what I'm talking about. And y'all see that big old bahunkus bow up there too. Take it off and reuse. I'll take it off, but I ain't reusing it. I don't want that thing. I think it's ugly. I don't want to reuse it on nothing. I don't like it. I don't like the material. I just don't like the look of it, period. Queen said, me either. Miss Sally said, sorry, 3 for $83. Oh, no, I didn't know anything about it, baby. So I sure didn't. Let me go back. I don't know where. I don't know, y'all. I touch it and it takes off. Let me see. Never Man said, I didn't this bear either. It was giving pick me. I didn't this bear either. It was giving pick me. Oh, you didn't get the bear, or you did get the bear? Charlie said, just left Burlington looking for 25-cent lollipops. They refused to check to see if they're on clearance. Oh, Brenda shared her Burlington. See, I've missed everybody's stuff. Brenda shared her Burlington haul. Then they had them for 25 cents. I didn't know. I haven't seen that either. Robbie said, "Thank you, thank you, thank you, Miss LBE, because sadly my city does not have a roses." Um, Stephanie said, "Yes, I'm going to remove mine." Yeah, no, I don't like it. Unique Expression said, "I got the red bear, and my daughter told me that I'm going to need to make a bow because it's ugly." Your daughter is right. She is right. Charlie said, "Thank you, Never in a Million." Betty said, "Walmart also has some bigger bears for $12.98. I got several of them." Yeah, Kimberly Showers, she got some of them, or got one of them. I know she said she got. I don't know if she got more than one, but she found one. Stephanie said, "That bow is mean." One Bon B said, "Christmas was slow but steady and on the $50 price range." Good, good. Had a Kwanzaa event coming up. Well, that's good. Hoping that goes fabulous. Angela said she bought Bath and Body Works. Charmaine said, "My Walmart didn't get any bears this Christmas." Oh my goodness. Miss Egotistical said, "Good afternoon, Miss Still Classy in chat. Hope your Christmas holiday was amazing." It was. Just jumping on and hope I didn't miss too much. No, ma'am, you did not miss anything. Absolutely nothing. We are just chatting about anything and everything, about how our Christmases went, our sales went. I didn't get to hit the street today either, y'all. I didn't realize people were going out after Christmas. After Christmas, I didn't realize that. Um, Hubby or my grown children had my keys and said if I go back home with another full truck, that I can't come back next year. I said okay. Oh my goodness. Tracy said Walmart candles are $1.95 for the Christmas smell. $1.95. Okay, for the Christmas scents. All occasion gifts and massive Burlington haul coming soon. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna be so jealous. My store was wiped out. One Bon B said Walmart was well picked in my area on Christmas Eve. It seemed people shop close to the end waiting on their money to come in. My main thing for going to Walmart was just to get men's dub sets this year because I don't have not one no dub for men. So I went for those and I got them. And I mean, my store had tons and tons and tons of them. So it was no, you know, trying to fight nobody over them. They had end cap after end cap of those men dove sets. S. Bloom said folding tables were 48 at Walmart. Oh, okay. Andrea said, "Hey, Still Class and everyone. Hello, baby. Welcome, welcome." Oh my goodness. I thought I could have sworn. Okay, massive haul coming soon. Walmart was picked. Hey, Still Classy, Andrea. Sally said, "I inbox you and others about the tables." I didn't get anything about the tables, Sally. I didn't get anything. I didn't see any message about it. Alicia said, "That is a big bear." He is a good size. He's a good size bear. For $6, it's a good size bear. KOK said, "I found $2 women watches from, oh my goodness, from Walmart during a quick 10-minute flash sale and got my share of Bath and Body Works items too." Well, look at you. Fabulous. Y'all hold on real quick. I'll be right back. I am so sorry. I know y'all hate it when somebody walks away. I hate it too. But I'm so sorry. But I'm back. Okay. Let me see here. Okay. Okay, I read that one. I really don't need a thing. I'm getting bears, chocolate, and maybe some Victoria's Secrets, but I have a huge stockpile of Bath and Body Works, and I'm gonna work for this stockpile of other items. I know, never in a million. I should have kept my butt right here too. I didn't, like I said, I didn't get a lot though for women. All I got mainly was, I mean, I did one little splurge, but y'all will see why when I got it, because y'all know what I love. Um, Rachel's already seen it. I had to send it to Rachel. I had to send it to Rachel. Um, but I had forgotten all about Burlington until Nessa and Driven called me up, and they were in there and looking at stuff, and I said, let me go. But my store, it was empty. It was completely. I mean, they wiped them out. Alicia said I saw the table sale. Hello, still classy in chat. Hey, Triple M Gifts, never in a million, said I didn't like that bear in particular. No. Oh, okay. That bow tie looked like from the 70s. Yes. LBE said, no, not the Roses store. I'm talking about artificial rose links for those. I thought that maybe I was messing up, LBE, but yeah, she's going to be dropping a link for some roses. You know, the artificial roses that she does every year that look so beautiful. She's going to be dropping a link for those soon. I'm talking about the artificial rose links for those that want them. Never in a Million said, yes, the link for the lifelike. Yes, yes. Erica said, hello, still classy in chat. Good evening. Good evening to you, baby. Welcome in. Sharon said, I did mostly indoor events and was blessed to be selected to be one of the 10 selected for the iHeartRadio Soul for Christmas concert. Oh, that is fabulous. Congratulations. That is great. Kimberly said, I'm going to steam this wrinkles out this bow and it's going in a basket. Girl, you better cut that thing off of that bear. These men don't care. No, but the women do. And they're the ones getting it. Take that ugly. Would you want that bow? Nah, I'm taking that bow off. I know you'll make it pretty. It's a lot easier for me to take a little razor and clip that bow off than it is for me to get a steamer out and steam it. It'd be different if I liked it, but I don't. So I'm not going through all that. Did anyone get the Oil of Olay gift sets? I didn't see any Oil of Olay gift sets. None. I didn't see any women gift sets like that. Only these green things. All this green. That's all I saw. That's all I saw for women is green, green, green. Green baskets, green bombs, green loofahs, green, green, green. Everything green. That's all I got. And that's all I saw. Let me see. I'm blessed to be elected. Okay, I read that one. Never in a million. There's an arrow in front. Kim, you ain't lying, she said. Let's see. I don't even know where I've left off at, y'all. This mess just be. Charlie, I got more today. I had to order the Olay sets online because they weren't in my stores. I didn't even know about them to look for them. Let me see. Where? I'm going to steam. Okay, I read that one. Kim, you ain't lying. Angela said, many of my customers were buying baskets for their whole family, one and done. I also had a lot of people buying for holiday party. Yes, Angela, I had people coming up and buying 5 and 6 gifts at a time. They sure were. And then they were sitting there, you know, like a couple of them come out. Who else we need? So I thought, did we get something for Loretta? Did we get something for such and such? They were. They were buying for their entire family. They sure were. Many of my customers, okay, I read that one. LOL, Angela, you beat me. I did have a 3-timer, but not a 4-time. Love it. I got several of the $5 bears from Dollar Tree that Never in a Million suggested. Oh, yeah. Yep, I remember back when she mentioned those. Angela is laughing at Never in a Million. Kimberly is laughing at Never. I read it and I'm missing it. Angela, you beat me. I did have a 3-timer, but not a 4-timer. Love it. What does that mean? Y'all know I get lost in this chat. I'm going to let y'all talk because y'all know I get lost. Jeanette said all of the Lady Dove and Olay sets were gone in my store, but they had plenty of the men's. Oh, yeah, tons of men's. But I didn't have any ladies. No Dove ladies, no Olay, nothing, the green stuff. I had to order the Olay. Okay, I read that one. Charlie, I got more today. They go so fast. One Bon V said, between Christmas and New Year's, I get stragglers that those who get unexpected gifts and need to quickly reciprocate. Yeah, yeah. Rhonda said, KOK, did those watches have a separate shipping price? That was for KOK. Angela said, coming back. I said, oh no, it's fine. Lisa said, hey, Stu. Hey, beautiful. Lisa, how are you, darling? Welcome in. One Bon B said, I have a few thank you deliveries tomorrow for the Before Church group. Charlie said, never in a million. When you first posted about them, I took off running to Dollar Tree. I'll be on the lookout for more. I'm driven. I can't see. My eyes, I can't even see what that is supposed to be next to you. Sharon is laughing. Kimberly Showers, you crack me up talking about your bow. And Driven is laughing. Keisha said, hey, Classy in chat. Hey, Keisha, welcome in. Hey, Bonnie. The way I hollered when I saw the time. Lord, hey, y'all. Oh, Lord, when you saw you with what, that I was on? You're so funny. Lisa said, hey, Bonnie. When Bonnie said, one of my friends gave me a Build-A-Bear reindeer. I told them he reminded me of Gerald. Oh, my God, he must have been cute. Alicia said, thank you, LBE. LaQuisha said, what link? What link? What are we talking about? What are we talking about, link? Bonnie, y'all talking in the chat, so I know y'all answering each other on what y'all talking about, because y'all know I'm lost. Let me see. Somebody is thinking LBE, one of my friends. Okay, I read that one. Bonnie, you know you on my people's time with me. You on my people's time with me. One Bon V said, congrats. Driven is laughing. Nove is laughing. That bow is diabolical. It's something. I'll give it that. Lisa is laughing. Crystal said, Bonnie coming in here late. Better late than never. Maria said, I ordered my Victoria's Secrets last week. It was delivered by UPS to the wrong address. Called Victoria's Secrets, and they are sending it to me again with my free gift. Yeah, because you know those people that got it sure kept it. Driven said, you left off at green. I left off at green. Oh, Lord, it's gone now. You know, by the time I get down to yours, I ain't gonna know what you're talking about. Bonnie said, just got in from Burlington, Driven. I don't know where the dang time went. Oh my goodness, I thought she was talking about the roses store. No. Oh, the link to the roses. That's what we were talking about. Yes. Kimberly said, it's fine to me. I'm not wasting my good ribbon on that bear. Who said I was going to waste any ribbon on that bear? I didn't say I was wasting no ribbon. I'm taking that ribbon off. I didn't say I was putting more ribbon back on. I never said that. I'll have stuff sitting in front of that bear. He don't have to have a ribbon. I'm going to have a ribbon on top of my gift. I'll have to see how that looks. I don't think he's going to need a ribbon. He or she or whatever it is. Keeping you lifted in prayer, my beautiful sister. Let me see. Can we get the likes matching? Thanks, Lisa said. Yes, I haven't even hit refresh. Is it really bad off? Are we way off? I don't even want to look. Robbie said, yes, ma'am. I'm taking my bow off my bears also. And yes, I could steam it also, but no. Thank you, Robbie. Thank you, Robbie. I can't believe Kimberly is. Kimberly normally would be saying quick. I ain't worrying with that bow. That old ugly bow. MBE said that part, Kim. I ain't got but two of them, y'all. So it ain't going to be a big deal with either one of mine. I got two bears with that ugly bow. So even if I had to put something around them, I got two bows. I mean, two bears. It ain't going to hurt me either way. It ain't like I got a bunch of them. I only got two. Miss Egotistical said, yes, ma'am. Same in some of the Walmarts I went into here in Georgia. The woman gift sets were slim pickings. Does the gummy bears have bows on them? them 100 daggone gummy bears that we bought last year that come in the big refrigerator boxes with 2 bears in them? Did they have bows on them, or do they have ribbons? Or are they just gummy bears? I don't even remember. Do they have bows? Probably not. But I know I'll be glad to get them out my shed, them big old boxes. Soon as I get on camera, they start looking funny, Kimberly says. Oh, I know. Girl, I'm the same way, Kimberly. Oh my God. They start looking flat. You're seeing the camera view of them. You start having to fluff them bows out. Driven said, girl, I got the steamer on the top shelf. Them bears will be all right. Good. Y'all use them bows. Use them. Use them by gigantic, big old bows. I'll leave it at that. But I won't be. Robbie said, I'll use the ribbon for something else. Absolutely nothing goes to waste around me. Right? You sound like never in a million. She'll sure put that ribbon on something, even if she did pull it off. Never in a million said, she said something, but she gone. Oh my God. Kim, I can't wait to see your concept. Is that where I left off? I don't know. I don't know if that's where I left off, but that's where I'm going to pick up at. Every time I think one of my gifts are just okay, the customers go crazy. Yeah, we're our worst critic, never to me, and you know that. Driven says, green, Ian, know who told Walmart everybody loved green? Oh, who told Walmart? Oh, when I was saying green. See, I didn't even know what you were talking about. I did say green. Everything was green. Yep. Mama said, when Still Classy dress that bear up, it's going to be pretty. I like the beat. You like the beat. Yeah, it's going to be pretty. That's right. And whether I have something around its neck or not. But I can't believe, Kimberly, you and I normally agree on just about everything. I can't believe we disagreeing on that big old bow. No base. And thank you, Mama Showers, for having faith in me that you know my bear is going to look good when I'm done with it. Queen said, hello, Mother Miss Williams. He going in naked. I think them gummy bears are, I can't remember, y'all. Y'all need to start pulling out them gummy bears and start making some stuff with it. I need to see y'all. I saw somebody do one, God, a couple of weeks ago, I think. I need to see y'all start pulling out them big old gummy bears and start making some concepts. A lady brought the green bear to me to add in a basket for her daughter, and it came together really good. Yeah, my store had a bunch of them green ones, but they gone now. They don't have any more of them. They probably got them online. I don't know. Hope is laughing. Driven said the products make up for the bow. That's right. I guess. Well, y'all use the bow. Jeez Louise, are we still talking about that bow? Y'all, yeah, half and half of us gonna use them, and half of us ain't. But I'm not using it. Never mean said we gonna have a battle of the bears, right? I know y'all gonna make it look good. Kimberly ain't gonna put nothing in no basket without it looking good. I know that. But you wouldn't see my bow even if I left it on. But I just don't like it, y'all. Maybe I got 2 bears. Maybe I'll do one with the ugly bow and one without the ugly bow. And go from there. I'll do one of each. Let me go get one of them satin bow bears and make him a satin bonnet for his wave cap. You so silly. Alicia said the emotional support plushies are on the Walmart website. They are $9.98. The emotional support plushies. Okay. I got my daughter is that Yetis? She adored them and helped her talk to me yesterday. Post-triggered PTSD triggered her yesterday. Aw. Well, I'm glad it's helping with her. Driven said, nope. Bunny said, Driven, stop. Driven ain't gonna stop. You know Driven gonna beat a dead horse till it's done dead, rolled over and came back to life again. S. Blooms is laughing. Robbie said, now we'll have to mix that green with a little pink. Yes. Or light blue. Yes, something. I agree with who told Walmart to make so many green gifts. To be honest though, y'all, the green is kind of pretty, and I don't like green. But that green, that deep olive green is kind of nice. It can be dressed up, but it's not ugly. It's really not. Pamela said, no bows. You in the no bow group. All right, Pamela. Nove said, just gummy bears. That's right. Just gummy. Just gummy. So if y'all put ribbon on them, you're going to be wasting it. LBE is laughing at Never in a Million. Driven said, I know you ain't complaining about them gorgeous boxes. What are you talking about? About these green? Oh, I'm not complaining about them. I said I like those green ones. I like the green boxes. Unless you're talking about something different now, Driven. Let me see. God knows how can I look down and then it's just be gone. I know you ain't complaining about them gorgeous boxes. Hope said I did a green on green concept with Bath and Body Works. I can't see the bow. Okay. Kimberly is laughing at Never in a Million. Alicia said I didn't see bows on them. Never in a Million, not a weave cap on the bear. Driven is laughing. Puddin' Pie said I have so many of the gummy bears. I know, right, Puddin'? We all got those things. Crystal said no bows on the gummy bears. Okay. Linda said no bows, just big bears. Yep. And I'm waiting on y'all to start making something with them. Y'all come on, let's pull them out this week. Let's get a gummy bear challenge for not a challenge. Let me rephrase that. Let's start seeing everybody's ideas for the gummy bears because I need some ideas for them, okay? So y'all go out there to that shed, pull out them refrigerator boxes, pull out them gummy bears, and let's start seeing some suggestions on these gummy bears. Linda says, no bows, just big bears. Okay. Driven said, what you use the bow on then, Aunt Deb? What you use the bow on then, Aunt Deb? You talking about that big old bow? Girl, I don't want that big old thing. I don't know what. Let me look at this thing. I don't like it. I probably won't use it on nothing, to be quite honest with you. I'll use it for some stuffing. I'll use it like around the front of a gift instead of some tissue paper. I can put this red around there and let it, in a Valentine concept and just let it be in the front of one of my gifts instead of tissue paper. That's what I'll use it for. That's about what it should be used for. Let me see. After you strip the poor bear, girl, don't start trying to make me feel guilty about taking that bear off. Okay. So whatever Kimberly touched turns. Yes, ma'am, it does. Yes, it does. You ain't gonna be able to see it anyway. I know you ain't. Let me see. Driven said I made some a few years ago with the gummies. Are they online or you got pictures? Send me some pictures. Hope likes that bow. All right, Hope. Go on and like that bow. Rena has made gifts with the gummy bears. Oh, has she? Okay, maybe that's who I saw. I'm not sure. Driven said she sure did. I'll have to go look. How many of y'all have those? How many of y'all have the gummy bears from last year that either got them out of the store or like most of us did, ordered them online? How many of y'all got them? I'm just curious to see how many of us as we're going to start seeing with them. If y'all got the gummy bears, just say me or raise your hand in the chat so that I can start looking for, expecting some concepts. How many of y'all got them? Let me see. It's designed for you. Said I put some bows on my gummy bears. Yeah, I probably will. They look, from what I remember, they were kind of plain. That was a lot of just dark color. I probably will too. I don't know. I have to get one of mine out, but I probably would too. Yes, you will do one with first. Satin bow bear. Driven, you're so silly. Hope said those green bears will look good with pink. Yep. AKA. Yep. Yeah, I didn't get any of the green. Me and Kimberly was talking about that today, that them green would probably end up making a pretty concept. Kimberly said, "Oh, okay, you're so sweet. So do you." Oh, well, yep, y'all both do. But you know, I know, Kimberly, you ain't gonna come up with nothing no half stepping. We know. Da, 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 da. Yes, I agree. Only one though. Just use the bows for Father's Day. For Father's Day, sure. What the world we gonna do for Father's Day with that big old gigantic bow? What you gonna do with that on Father's Day? Mm. Let me see here. Driven said Walmart can do better than all green. They need their purchaser from 2022 and 2023. Let me see. Driven said no, the giant storage boxes Walmart so graciously delivered. Um, yeah, they were giant for sure. Angela said make sure you have Valentine gifts for kids, especially the little girls. Yeah, yeah, although they weren't, I had a few last year. I remember they were not going for them last year either. But that doesn't mean they won't this year. You didn't get any gummy bears, Hope? How much was that bear? $6. It was $6, $5.98, I think, something like that. Only thing left at Walmart is those green sets. Yep. Driven is laughing. Driven said $5. Stephanie said, challenge accepted. Good. You must have some of them bears. Pull them out, Stephanie. I know you will burn them up. Bonnie said, bet I'm down. Gummies bear loading. All right, y'all. Pull out the gummy bears. Angela said, I believe Lady Di has shown baskets with gummy bears. Never in a Million said, I didn't either, Hope. When people talking about gummy bears, I thought it was candy. LOL. Oh my goodness. Puddin said, yes, please. I need gummy bear ideas. Yes. Let's get them pulled out. Let's start off with the gummy bears, y'all. Stephanie said, I did a post using one. I'll go back and look at that. Dana said, I scanned that bear yesterday. I saw them today and scanned one, and it scanned 1140. That must be a different one, Dana. They have a bigger one. They have a larger one. That one is, I mean, this one is a pretty good size, but I do have it right up on the camera. But everybody else is talking about that there is one that is quite a bit bigger that they're using. But this one's a good size now. Don't get me wrong. He's a good size. But I don't think it was this one that was ringing up 11 something. There's another one out there. But let me see. Okay, I saw that. Still Classy, they're trying to convince you to use that big old satin bow. I know, Rhonda. I know. You know how they go at. They find one thing in my life and they just go at it. And now it's the bow on this one. Let me see. Still Classy, they're trying. Okay, I read that. Linda said, yes, I only 2 gummy bears. I need some more gummy bears also. They'll probably have them old gummy bears back out again. They had so many of them left over last year. They probably still got some at their warehouse. Angela didn't buy any. Really, Angela? I would have thought you would have. Erica said, there wasn't much of Christmas gift sets at Wally World, but my daughter cleaned up at Burlington for clearance gift sets. I know. I was jealous of everybody with them Burlingtons. I didn't have Burlington. My Burlington had nothing. KB ordered a ton of them. All right, KB, pull them on out. Start posting something. I sold some of my gummy bear. Did you really, LBE? Did you sell them just in a bag, you mean? Is that what you did? Did you just put them in one of your drawstrings? How did you do them, LBE? Kiana said, I do every color but orange. Oh, you have every color but orange? I think all I have is red. LBE ended up talking me into it after everybody had already gotten them. And all the other good colors were gone by the time I decided. I wasn't going to get any. And I decided to go on and get them. But now I need to pull them out. And I want to see what everybody else is going to do with them too. Lord, I got tons. All right, okay, pull them out. Pull them on out, y'all. All right, next week, Gummy Bear Week next week. I pulled out some today. All right, Sally. Come on now. Y'all post them. And even if y'all ain't got actual channels that you post on, post them in your community page and tag me in them. Put pictures up in your community page. All you got to do is upload a picture and tag me. Queen. All right, Queen. Crystal said, Dana is 2 different bears. One is Christmas, one is Valentine's. The Christmas one is $5.98. Oh, okay. So she's seeing one that was already been pulled out for Valentine's. Gotcha. Hope said, Dana, you scanned the wrong bear. You scanned the Valentine one. All right, Dana, that's what happened. Rachel said, I ordered online. Yeah, so did I. Oh, you meant period in general. Okay. Hello, ladies. Hey, Yvonne, welcome in. Ebony said, I have them, a lot of the red ones. All right, Ebony, pull them out. Linda Smith, I ordered them, need more now. Charmaine has them. All right, Charmaine. Come on. Pull them out. Driven said, when I tell you I left that first Walmart to go to Burlington so fast, they had all colors. Y'all, I was jealous of y'all with the Burlingtons for sure. Never to me, and I said, I still have a few of the green, hot pink, and red. When I went back, I didn't remember what I ordered, but I went back and looked at my orders, and it looks like all I have is red. Nothing but red. No other colors whatsoever. But I remember wanting to get other colors, and they didn't have any. They've been behind my media screen all year. I would let the family roll up the screen. I'd let them roll it up all year. Well, time to pull them on out. Stephanie said Delta Sigma. The colors are for sure. What do the gummy bears look like? Mine's in my shed. I hadn't even pulled one out yet. I'll get one out. I'll get one out this week. I'll get one out this week. So for this week, I'll be cleaning. So this week and next week, gummy bears. It gives everybody time to find them, pull them out, find out what you're going to put with them, what you're going to do with them. You'll start seeing them as blooms. You'll start seeing them. Some of them are agreeing to go ahead and pull them out. Kimberly said, I'll be waiting on everyone's concept so I can just LLC everybody. I can save my thinking for something else. Right, Kimberly? I've been begging Kimberly to pull hers out and get started. Driven said, good thing we can LLC your something else. Absolutely. Alicia said, may I ask if that is men's hand soaps? Yes, Alicia. Yes, they are, and they smell fabulous, don't they, Kimberly? Kimberly is, I had found some, and so had she, but I didn't know that they had hand lotion. I had found those 3. They have the hand soap, the aftershave lotion, the 2-in-1 shampoo and body wash, and a hand lotion. And they smell good, y'all. They're $1.50 each, and they are big. I don't know how to show you what size they are. Y'all know what size them Nautica cups are. Look at that. That's how big those things are. And you definitely don't need to put all them together in a man's concept. You can put one of them together or put 2 of them together or whatever. They smell so good. Every one of them, every single one of them smells good. They are manly, but not too overbearing. They smell good. Just get one of them, put it with, heck, a cup like that. Y'all know we got a bunch of these for $0.25, these little green ones. You can even put a little man's candle in there with it or something. Stick a razor, some razors with it, some socks or something, and you got a concept, already with those. But they smell good, y'all. I'm telling you, they smell good. I went looking for more of them today, and I ended up getting a case of them. Kimberly, after I had the display that they came in with the ones that I got the first and the second time, they take up the entire case. So 4, 8, 12, I think I got 16 total of all of these, and they smell fabulous. So if y'all see those, make sure you grab some of them because they smell good. But anyway, I didn't get a whole lot, y'all, of stuff in general. Like I said, I did go mainly for the Dove. I did get. Oh, I got. Sorry, y'all. I got the binge over here. I only found one of these, and it had the exfoliating glove and the body wash. And so I went ahead and grabbed that. I think it was $1.25, something like that. And this little thing here was $5, and it's a 6-piece, and it's so cute, y'all. I mean, you could literally put that on the table and sell it for $15-20 and not do a thing to it, but just put a different bow on it or something. But I got one of these in the store, and I ordered one to be delivered so I could have a couple of them. And then this one is a 5-piece, and it's a good full-size set. I was looking all over the place for the aromatherapy one, and online they have them, but they have them online for $15, and Kimberly got them for $5, and I can't find them anywhere. So if I were to order them, I'd have to pay $15, and I can't. So I do have a couple of other ones on order, but these were $5, and I did get that one, and I have another one of that one coming. I didn't order a whole bunch, but I ordered online, and I love this. This can truly just be put out there. Seriously. I mean, it's already wrapped. It's already in a basket. It is beautiful. And it was normally 20, and it was 10. But I don't care, because I can get my money back without doing absolutely anything to that. So yeah, I got one of them. I didn't, they had a bunch. I didn't get but one, but I really like that little set right there. And I ain't got to do a thing. I ain't got to do a thing. So I did grab that. I did see these the other day and didn't get them, and then went back today and realized that they had the eye mask in with it too. I think what they should have had with it though was a pillowcase, a satin pillowcase. But these were $1.50. And let me see. No, that's two of the same ones. But they have one that was called the Sleep Tight, and one that's called the Good Night Set. One is a brown and one is the green. And it's a little spray mist that you put on your pillow to help you that's supposed to help you relax. And it comes with a little eye mask. So I did end up getting 3 of them. And these match the little 50-cent, you know, the little things that they have that were 50 cents. These and these that were running 50 cents. So you could easily put you some of the little bath salts with it or whatever if you wanted. Or in a regular concept, whatever. So I did grab 3 of those. I know they had the pink, and I'm sorry, Kimberly, I know you got a bunch, but I call them the cheap ones, the scalp massagers. That I didn't like the look of that pink and blue, although in all fairness, Kimberly's taken them out of the box. She's got a concept already planned. And I wasn't going to get any scalp massagers, but I saw this one, and the box is much, much nicer. I know y'all have probably seen it, but it's in a really nice hard box. And it's gold, and it's not like the other little plasticky ones. This one is a gold one, and it opens up. It's really nice, y'all. It's in a nice box. So I did get a few of these. Kimberly actually talked me into it, to be honest. But it's nice. This one's nice. So if I'm going to get a scalp massager, it was going to be this one. It's in a nice box, and it could easily be put with a man or a woman's concept. The way that it's, done up. So I got a few of those. I don't know if y'all saw them or not. But these were mainly what I had went for, was the men's Dove sets. And so I found those. I didn't get many of the green. I got mostly the blue so that I could use the blue man's Dove, the little round cream that we get and stuff, and match up with that more than the green. So I did get quite a few of these so that I would now have some men's Dove sets. Let me see what else here. I mentioned to a few people on some lives that I did get these. They were $7.50, and that was more than I wanted to pay. I wanted it to be 5, but I got me a couple of these because I did have 2 different women ask me for a grooming basket, a beard grooming kit. And I didn't have one this year. I did have them last year, and I'm thinking they remembered that. And they actually asked me for it this year, and I did not have them. So I did go ahead and splurge on the 750 so that I can have some beard grooming kits for Valentine's Day, as well as for Father's Day, as well as, whatever. So I did get 4 of these, just so that I can not get caught again with somebody asking me for something I didn't have. I did get a couple of the little bluey sets here to go with my bluey stuff. I didn't get the large the big bluey thing that they had out. I didn't get it. Now, what I did get, y'all, was I got 9 at one store and 2 at the other. I just think these are really pretty at Rose's. And they didn't have any of their gift sets really on sale except the real Christmassy Christmas one. And there's nothing Christmassy to me about this one. And it's really, really pretty, y'all. I don't know if y'all can tell or not, but I like it. And these were $3. So I got like 12 of these for at Rose's. So if you see this particular set, they were not marked at my one store, but they're $3. So look for those. It's Willows and Bloom, the spa collection. So those were $3, and I got those. Let me see. Let me see what else I got over here, if anything at all. I think that was it. Oh, my 2 Burlington things. Let me see. This was a splurge, y'all. It was a splurge, but I couldn't help myself. It was normally $35, so it was 50% off. So yes, I did. Can you believe it? Still classy. Spent $17 on something. I sure did. And I would do it again. And I'm not even positive I'm going to sell this. I may end up keeping it for me. But y'all, when I saw this big old thing, it is so beautiful. That was my splurge from Burlington, and I love it. I couldn't wait to send it to Rachel so she could jump out and go get one, but she didn't have a Burlington. But y'all, isn't that thing pretty? I paid $17 for that. I sure did, and I would do it again. It is gorgeous. The box is gorgeous. The items are gorgeous. I just love it. I love it. And that was, I mean, if they only had one thing in there, I am glad that they had that, because I didn't get anything at Burlington but that and one other little item that I found. So, but that was my splurge. And like I said, I was so happy to find that. Let me see. I'm starting from the bottom. Sherika said, so beautiful. Loretta said, yes. Doesn't it have my name all over it, Loretta? Alicia said, that is worth every dime. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, it's so gorgeous. And y'all, I'm telling y'all, it's prettier in person. It is so pretty. Gorgeous KOK said, yes, I love it. That's an any occasion gift. Those are pretty. Love those. Holistic. Okay, that was other stuff that I was showing and stuff. Walmart, plenty of back scratchers. But anyway, but that was definitely my splurge. And that was the only thing that I found. I found one other item, and I had to open it up because the little face massager part was, thanks, Deborah. Dyra said, it's for you. Enjoy. Right? That should be my own. LBE said, my splurge was $2. Christmas moo. Oh, well. Oh, well. It was your splurge. I'll have to check other Burlingtons for that leopard gift. Charlie, isn't it gorgeous? Cheryl said, I've seen that at my Burlington and put it back. Oh, Lord. Now, see, I took it up to the register and it scanned $35. And I said, "Are you sure this isn't part of the, the claim?" And she said, "The only thing you can do is go in the back. The woman that is back there in where the pillows is at, she's going to have a little machine and she's putting yellow tags on things." I said, "But if it was already, if it's going to be reduced, wouldn't your register catch it?" And she said, "No, it would not. At Burlington, only the yellow tag. Once they scan it with that other machine and tag it, will it scan at the front register. It does not pick it up at the front register, like Walmart's and all of that. It has to go with the tag for it to pick up at the front register. But so just because you see it and it's not at the register doesn't mean it's not. You have to find the person that's doing the yellow ticket or the red ticket markdown, whatever the ticket is. Um, wow, I love that leopard. Right, Rhonda? It is gorgeous. Kimberly said, "Just sit the whole box inside a cake box in a bow." Kimberly, I honestly have not decided if I'm giving that, if I'm selling it. I really, really, really may keep that thing for myself. I'm not joking. That might be my Christmas present. Dun. Let's see. Go back down. Sorry. LBE said, "And they had pockets at Kimberly." Driven says $7.50 for men's stuff. Cheryl said, "Oh, wow." LBE said, "Walmart, Kimberly." Oh, and a few purses, Driven said. Tasha, me too. All of them. Yep. And the Mary ones. I'm missing stuff, y'all. But as long as y'all talking amongst yourself, because I am missing them. Yeah, and I can't go back now because I've missed so many that I know y'all are saying, "Please don't go back and read these messages." Let me see. Tasha said, "Keep it." I think I am. I really think I am. I deserve it. Oh, okay, said you deserve it. It says keep it. Yes, thank you. But you know what? I'm on Kimberly. I'm gonna be like what you say. Everybody says when we give them a certain gift. I don't want to open it. I don't want to open it. No, I'm gonna open that bad boy if I keep it, because I will be strutting around here in that robe. I already have some pajamas that will match it just perfectly. I love it. Them slippers look like I might go skiing in them though. They look a little big. I might take them slippers and put them in another concept. But they look a little large for my little size 6 foot. Let me see. Sedona said that leopard I would have paid. Right, Sedona, it is gorgeous. Hey, Kay, welcome in, baby. Driven said, "Oh yeah, Vonnie, I did grab one of those. It was $13.49 for the juicy." Saturday Night Live with Deb and the leopard. Yes, yes. Kimberly said, "Oh, not pockets. Oh my goodness. LBE, can you send me the barcode pic so I can see if they're online?" Thick them socks. Thick them socks up, classy. Oh, you're talking about putting some thick socks on and put them in the slipper. Sedona said, "Not skiing." Yeah, yes, ma'am. Skiing all around in them big old things. I done be slid down my stairs. Morris said, "Love that leopard." Bonnie said, "Yes, Driven. I was too geeked." Driven said, "Right with your little feet." I know I got some tiny feet. LBE said, "Gotcha, sis," at Kimberly. That leopard is beautiful. Thank you, baby. I sure think so. I love it. But that was my Burlington splurge. And then I got this. This one was $4.99, normally $9.99, and I thought it was pretty as well. That wasn't in the hole. I ended up having to open it up and put it back. But that literally was it, y'all, for my Burlington. They just didn't have nothing. They just didn't have anything. So that was all I got from Burlington. And I've seen people with haul after haul after haul and buggy after buggy after buggy. But that was it. That was it for me. But it was worth it just getting that one set. My Burlington did the markdowns late, so I was able to score because, as Classy said, they had to be marked before getting to the register. They sure did. Kay said, my customers asked me to make a lot of animal print gifts. I know people love animal print. They do. They absolutely do. More and more and more are liking it for sure. Um, but anyway, that one was $35 regular price. Let me flip it around. All you can see is the actual red ticket though. And I got it for $17.40. No, you can see both prices. It was $34.99 and I got it for $17.49. So, but like I said, I would do it again for that because when I see something that I just absolutely love, I will get it, you know. But anyway, dun, dun, dun. That is so pretty too. Burlington have nice gift set. Yes, they do. LOL, Aunt Deb can fit all the City Trend slipper sets. I cannot. um, okay, I read that one. Rachel said, I couldn't hit Burlington, but I hit Roses and City Trends. I hear you, girl. What'd you get from City Trends, Rachel? Never in a Million said, did someone say they went to City Trends? Rachel did. Cheryl said, if that goes in a concept, how much you going to sell it for? Cheryl, to be honest, I haven't even given it any thought because I really think I'm keeping it. I honestly do. I have not given it, I've not even given that a single thought because I think I'm keeping it. Let me see. Miss Egotistical said, oh man, so gorgeous, still classy. I didn't see that in Burlington's. I'd probably cry, to be honest, baby. I'd probably cry if I put that on my table and somebody bought it. I'd probably put it so high that nobody would buy it. That's probably what I'd do. I'd probably put it so high nobody wouldn't even buy it. Let me see. Rachel said, both of my animal print cake boxes that I LLC'd from Classy sold. I know, right, Rachel? They're gorgeous. They are gorgeous. Oh, I know it. I keep procrastinating that 5-hour drive, but all those stores are amazing out there. My Driven, you got a lot more at your store than I had at mine. I got two items. Driven said, oh, that's what's up, Rachel. Kay said, mine did not have any sets before Christmas, and they were out of sets. Were lots of sets. Driven said, oh, dang, Kay. Cheryl is laughing. Chrissy said, hey, still classy and basket makers. Hey, Chrissy, welcome in, baby. Angela said, go get another animal print set to sell. Angela, girl, don't you think if they had another one, I would have bought the other one? They didn't have that, but that one, that was it. Believe me, I would have bought more. I would have bought one for me and one to sell, but they didn't have any more. Not put it so high, girl. You are so funny. Right. Put it so high they wouldn't buy it. And then they'd probably end up buying it anyway. And then I'd be like, sorry. It's already sold. I just wanted to see if y'all would pay that much. Let me see. Kimberly said, I bet they would buy that even. I bet they would too, Kimberly. That's the thing. I bet they would too. And then I'd be sad. Even the box for that animal. Yes, Erica, the box. I don't need to do nothing with that. The box is gorgeous. Let me see. Thank you, Driven. Angela said, oh, okay. Tasha said, I love Burlington. I cleared the city on my side. I didn't have anything in mind. And it looked like a bulldozer had went through there. There was trash all over the place. People just tore that store up. I hope they slip up and put these out for V-Day. Right? Exactly. Or maybe they missed. Y'all have them y'all find that red ticket lady or red ticket man or whoever's ticketing stuff. Take that set with a box of candy, $75. Girl, please. I know it would sell for that. I know it would. Without the candy. I'm not selling it. I'm already sitting here. Even hearing you say that, I'm like, oh no, ma'am. I'm not selling that for $75. Nope. Money ain't everything. I love it. That set is all you, Classy. I agree, Chrissy. I agree. Sedona said, throw that set on an ottoman. No, Sedona, I can't get rid of it. I really can't. Driven said they'll be putting more gift sets out for Valentine's, but they'll be $15 to $36. Yep. Put it in a cake box. Heck no. I wouldn't cover this pretty stuff up. I would not cover that pretty stuff up with no cake box. Nope. If I did anything, I would just cover the back part, which I'm not selling it, y'all. I've done sat here and talked myself out. But even if I did, I would just cover this part of the box with a pretty a light pink wrapping paper. And I would not. My cake box ain't as pretty as this box. No. This box is gorgeous. If I were going to sell it, I wouldn't have put that in no cake box. I drove over an hour to get to our Burlington, and they had oh no. Oh, I hate that, baby. Driven, I was so sad, Chrissy said. Tasha said, if you was to sell it, that would be it. Right, Tasha? I wouldn't sell that for no $75. She said that'd be a $250 gift. I don't know if I could get that much for it, but it sure looks it to me. I would think at least $125, at least. Let me see, because I've sold $125 gift before, and with about the same amount of stuff, and they didn't twitch. You know, when you have a robe, slippers, and spa stuff in there, that's got the back brush, and what is that? Is that like a headband or whatever? Yeah. About that same amount. Yeah. I don't think I can do it, y'all. Just do a concept for play, for pretend, to see how you like it. Yup, they would buy it at a ridiculous price. I did that once and priced something sky high because I wanted it. And one of them deep pocket customers came up and bought it. I was mad as hell, she said. I know, right? And y'all, like I'm saying, I know it looks pretty on camera, but man, in person, it's so luxurious and pretty, especially if you like animal print. I mean, anybody that likes animal print, or they know their wife likes animal print, they would get it because they know their wife would absolutely love it. Bonnie said, Sherry, I was ready to fight. Sedona said, Tasha, amen. Driven said, yes, the original price is like $30 for the gift set. For what? For which gift set? This one was $34.99. Set Apart said, hey, still classing everyone, late to the party. Hey, baby. Never to Me said, just split it in half. Split it in half and keep the robe. Slip a blanket in where the robe is. You're not going to use that lotion or slippers. Now there's a thought. Never in a million. There's a thought. I actually have a blanket that would match that. Let me see. I don't think I can reach up there right now. I don't know if that blanket would match. Y'all hold on a minute. Let me see if I can reach this blanket over here. I got one up on top that has a little bit more deeper brown in it. Ugh. Let me see. Look at there. Look at there. Look at there. I have one. Let me see. And then lost where I left. Okay, I read that one. Hey, still okay. I read that one. Driven said yes. The original price is like $30 for that gift set. I don't know which one you were talking about, but this one is $34.99. Sherry, I was ready to fight. I'm up north, so it's different. Go high, Driven said. Nicole said, classy, my mama told me, always treat yourself and don't cheat yourself. Right? I know, we're so quick to splurge on other people and stuff, but not on ourselves. Set Apart, Rhonda said, still classy, put that thing in a basket with a bear and some slippers and charge that $125. No! I don't know. Y'all, I might decide between now and then to go on, and I might decide, but I'm not feeling it at the moment. Um, Maria said, I was thinking the same thing, never in a million. Driven said, I have one giant size pink bear left, and that's how I feel about it. Right? I'm like that with my animal print stuff. Oh my God. That's why I've still got this blanket here. Even though I've got another blanket just like it up top. I got two of these over there. Charlie said, like Never in a Million said, do the swap. Chrissy said, that's a $200 gift with the blanket and a wicker basket. Um, oh, heck yeah, that's it. 125 is it, Bonnie said. Deborah said, got 2 bath and shower gifts and 4 body lotions, 1 makeup gift. She said they were supposed to pull them off the table to send back to my store. Didn't have much. Kay said, there you go. Never me say, hey now. Right? Look at that. Cheryl said, that's an easy 250. Put that ivory robe in there. LBE said, bam, right, y'all? Look at there. Hey, Anita, welcome in, baby doll. Driven said, my point go high. Original price is $35. And the box is matching the gift is a showstopper. Yes, it is. Let me go back down. Alicia said, yep, there you go. Driven said, the box tells the details. Oh, yeah, the box on the back does, but I could wrap that box. Never mean that's why they pay you the big bucks, right? To swap out, talking about swapping that out. Tasha said, that's $250. Easy. Add a brown Bath and Body Works, and you got your paper. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Stick a little Bath and Body Works in there. Chrissy said, add the bear, and that's $250. Rhonda said, now that I see the blanket, add that too, LOL. Oh my God, could you imagine that, y'all? Could you imagine if I really did leave the robe and then still put the blanket with that set? Oh my God. Could you imagine doing the whole set, blanket, robe, everything? Jeez Louise. Yeah, that definitely, that would be some good money there, y'all. Yep. And yeah, don't forget, and even think about adding a bear on top of that along with that. Oh, geez. I'd be building like a animal print toy bundle. Like y'all be making them toy bundles. We're going to get our $17 back. You got that right, Never in a Million, and then some. And then some. LaDame said that blanket is, oh my God, that blanket is so plush and soft. Oh my God. Yes. Yeah, see, that's going to make me pull that other blanket down, take my robe out of there, and just lay back and animal print it up. Let me see. Now that I see the blanket, add that too. Okay, I read that. That blanket is amazing. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, I read that about, that's why they pay Never in a Million the big bucks. So Donna said, don't forget to put a bear with it on an ottoman. Sold $250 with Bath and Body Works or Victoria's Secrets. Cha-ching. Bonnie says, money. Driven said, I agree. Oh, yeah, God, that with an ottoman. Good God almighty, y'all. Ooh, that would be my dream gift. That would be anybody's dream gift that loves animal print. Lord have mercy. Kimberly said, this gift needs to be on an ottoman and get them $200. All occasions said $250 all day. Charlie said, with the whole set and blanket, you'll get money, 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 in my OJ's voice. Driven said, no less than $200. Oh my God, y'all. Y'all got me. I guess I can go out and find me something else, huh? Tell me how I forgot to take the 2 cake boxes I made out. Oh no, Kay. Oh no. Y'all about that money tonight, aren't they, Bonnie? Kimberly, you so right. Kay said, now I have 6 to 8 for Valentine's Day. Oh, well, you'll be glad about that because they will sure sell. Driven said, I got an ottoman right here for it. Let me run across the set. Oh, I got an ottoman. I got several ottomans. That was something else I hoarded out there, y'all, is my ottomans. I was hoarding my ottomans. Oh my God. I don't know how I get certain things and then don't want to let them go. That's all right, Kay. VD right around the corner. Chrissy said, my robes and cake boxes sold so well. I'm going to add a pair of slippers and sell the rest for Valentine's for sure. Yeah, they are so pretty. They really are. Let me pull my two ottomans out. Set apart. Kimberly says, my cake boxes were the first to sell. Alicia said, I got matching card stocks to make a card. Kimberly, yours were gorgeous. Of course they were going to sell. Gorgeous. Driven said, you left the gifts at the house, Kay. Yeah, she just said she left them, but she ain't going to have no problem with them on Valentine's. That's for sure. Carol said, I've been at my daughter-in-law's birthday party. Sorry I'm late. Well, welcome in, gorgeous. Welcome, welcome. Driven is saying, hey. But yeah, y'all. That was my happy surprise, and I knew that y'all would like it right along with me. Let me see. Let me check these likes out here. I got 154 watching and 126 likes. We got just a couple of more to get on up there, y'all. Take a second to hit that like button for me, or double tap your screen if you're on your cell phone, and it'll do it right there for you if you just double tap it. Kay said, yes, Driven. Wish I had not. You'll be glad you did Valentine's when you see how quick them are flying off the table. The cardstock is from Crafter's Companion called the Wild at Heart Collection. Ladam said, I got my cake boxes from Temu for less than $1 each. Are they one piece or are they two? Are they really sturdy like the Hobby Lobby base, the bottom of them? Jeanette said, I need some ottomans. Where we get them from? Where did we get them from, y'all? Family Dollar, when they had that clearance on those ottomans? I think they came from Family Dollar. Kay said, hey, Ladam. Driven said, Ollie's, Family Dollar, Ross, Five Below. But I mean the ones that we got that one time when we were all grabbing them. Those were at Family Dollar, weren't they? Mel's Creation said, hey, still classy in chat. It's been a minute. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to you, baby doll. Welcome in. I hope you had a fabulous Christmas. Ladam said they are. Rhonda said, we got them, yeah, from Family Dollars. That's what I thought. Yeah. Ladam said, hey, Kay. But anyway, y'all, I am so happy that y'all did so well for Christmas. And I am still hoping that everybody that has those, what are they called, y'all? Gummies, the gummy bears from last year, in their closets or under their bed or in their sheds or in their storage, that y'all pull them out and put some concepts together with them. So all of us that have them can, like Kimberly said, can LLC y'all. Let me see. Driven said one piece. Yeah, I don't like the one piece. I like the really hard cardboard bottom that the Hobby Lobby one has. I think them one piece they're more flimsy. They don't have that hard cardboard base. I mean, I know you can get the hard cardboard base to go in them, but I like it already being, I just pop it open and you got that really, the big sturdy base on the bottom. Because some of these cake boxes with the stuff we're putting in them, they get pretty heavy. Let me see. Driven said Family Dollar, $2. Rhonda said, yes, I'm pulling them out. All right, Rhonda. Jeanette said, okay, we got a couple of Family Dollar stores that are going out of business. Yeah. Now they have different quality of ottomans at Family Dollar. They have some that is really good size and very sturdy. And then they had some that were not as sturdy. The ones that we had gotten back before, they were good. They were the big, good, sturdy ones. I got 10 of the Walmart Big Red Christmas Bears. Please waiting on an LLC. I have never used a bear that big. Kimberly, you have to send me a picture of yours, of your big bear that you got, um, up next to something so I can tell how big it is. I didn't even see the big ones. Like I said, Kimberly got one, I know, but I didn't even see one of them. Sedona said, I also found some ottomans at the Goodwill. The ones I found were the real ottomans. Oh, wow. At a good price, Sedona? Driven said, I have both and they are the same to me. Really? How can they be the same when it doesn't have the cardboard, though? It's just the paper. It's like you got the same thing on the top as you had on, you have the same thing on the bottom that you had on the top. That would seem to me that they would be more flimsy. $7, Sedona. That is great. Wow. Yeah, that is awesome. Kimberly said, okay, I'll send you a pic. Okay, great. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm not going to hold you guys any longer. Y'all have hung with me this whole time on nothing but a haul and talking me into trying to sell my gift, y'all. Y'all trying to rob me of my Christmas present. You're trying to make me make money. That's what you're trying to do, and I appreciate it. I do. And I also appreciate the ones of y'all who said I need to keep it for myself. Let me see. Were they new? What colors? You're talking about the ottomans. Esmery said, great live, and thank you for sharing. Oh, you're welcome, baby, and thank you. Driven said $250 after Valentine's sale. Bonnie is laughing. Driven says $10 regular price. I don't know what y'all talking about. Those ottomans, is that what you're saying? Are they normally $10? I thought they were more than that. Is that what they were normally? The ones we got a while back? I don't even know. Like someone said, you can go half and half. That's true. Keep the things from the basket you like and sell the rest. You're right. You're absolutely right. Sedona said, no, don't leave. We're having a good time enjoying the live. Y'all are so sweet. I know, y'all. We really do look forward to getting on here and it's nice to know that sometimes I can get on and just talk and don't have to have 100 things to show y'all that we've made, because we've all just had so much fun just talking. Let me see. Kimberly said, after you make that 200, 250, you can go buy you 2 robes. Now, Kimberly, you're right. And I can probably go get me one that's even more plush than this with my profit. Now, that's a very, very good idea. Wait and find me a really, really plush animal print with that money. Now, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I know it's cute and it looks nice, but I know I could get me a more plush robe than that and not even have to worry about opening that one up. That's a good idea now. I might have to go online and find me one first. And then no. Let me see. Driven said, no, we just saying if it were us, it's getting sold. Oh, okay. Never means said, what comes in those house shoes? Lotion and soap? Let me see. I don't even know. Let me see. I know it tells us on the back too, but I can't see it here. Let me see. Foot soak and foot lotion. Yep. Foot soak and foot lotion. Yeah, I'm not hard pressed about that at all. It's really honestly just the whole thing that they put together. It's just so pretty. But Kimberly is right. I can go ahead and sell this and get me a good hunk of change and buy me a much better robe than that. And these slippers, if they're big, I'm not going to wear them if they're big. And I probably wouldn't use either one of those, to be honest. I have my own lotion that I like to use. And Lord, y'all done sat here and done talked me out of my Christmas present. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Hey, Nessa, how you doing, baby doll? Welcome. Was it Kimberly or Driven that told me to get another robe? I don't even know who said it. Let me see. Okay, Never to Me and said what comes in it. Doo-doo. Everything's looking luxurious. Yeah, it is so pretty. Driven said gummies. Rhonda said right at Driven. Driven is laughing. Driven said I was cooking. Teddy says at Driven Ford. Thanks, Driven. Vanita, hey, Vanita, how you doing, baby? Late to the party, but giving my thumbs up. Well, thank you, baby, and welcome in. I really like the headband. It is. It's pretty. I mean, the whole set is nice. It really is. The whole set is nice. I didn't even know you were in here, Nessa. Kimberly said, out of here at Driven. Driven said, now I'm eating. Charlie says, sell, Miss Glassy. Driven said, I promise. Nobey is saying money. Nessa said, yeah, I say sell it. I know you do. Macy has thick leopard robes. Okay, that's good to know. Andrea said, Timu has some pretty plush leopard robes. Oh, really? Wow. But see, I'd have to know which link because some links are good with Timu and some are not so good. Driven said Burlington always. Who's in the kitchen? Who is that? Can you pour me some more coffee, please? Thank you, baby. Let me do. Rhonda said, sell. Driven said, Burlington always has animal print stuff. You can do it, Aunt Deb. Oh, my goodness, y'all. Why y'all coaching Classy out of her gift like that? Bobby said, because it's smart to make money, especially, and I mean, it is true. If I can make a good hunk of change and end up getting me even a better quality robe and still having cash on top of it, it's a win-win, to be honest. It really is. It is a win-win when you look at it like that. Driven said, that's what sales are gives. Stacy said, I scored great deals at Burlington today. Another one that's getting all that Burlington deals. My husband was with me and said they would make great concepts, right? They do. I saw, Nessa had 2 buggy fulls. Nessa said, I've been watching but driving. Oh, okay, Nessa. Driven said, if I jump off a bridge, you ain't going to follow me. No, ma'am, I won't. I can't swim. Driven said, all of us. Bonnie is laughing. Driven is a thumbs up. Driven said she has a free mind, right, Bonnie? Kimberly, we probably won't be seeing this gift at Valentine's. She's not going to want to part from it. We'll see, though. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, if I find me a really, really plush robe, and some nice little matching, and I'd rather not have with my stairs, y'all. When I put on them slip-on things, I'd be scared I'm gonna fall down the stairs. Thank you, baby. I like the old lady slip things that ain't gonna have me falling down the darn stairs. Let me see. The musky old lady shoes. Hope be talking. I hope it's talking about old lady smells and musky old lady. Oh my God, she had me rolling in there about them Bath and Body Works smells she was smelling. Oh my God. Let me see. My Burlington didn't have much. Mine didn't. That y'all looking at what mine had. Right there. Those 2 items. That's what mine had. That was it. Alicia said, all you need now is an animal print candle. Oh, I probably have a couple of them around here, Alicia. I probably have a couple of them in this house. I have the pillows and I have the throws, and I'm an animal print lover for real. I have the blankets, the throws, the candles. I'm for real. Let me see. Chrissy said, has anyone ever used the sticker transfers and candles? Not me, but I know there are some that have. I'm going to have to give swim lessons to the community for real. I'm not, I mean, I can swim from from this side to the other side of my pool, I just can't stop and tread. I can't tread. I don't know how to tread water. I'm going down like a brick. I panic. I can swim from one side to the other, but if I were to catch a cramp, I'm going I'm going down. I'm going under. Um, let me see. I'm gonna have to give swim. Okay, I read that one. On glass jars, Chrissy Driven said. Musty old lady smelled. Yes, you heard her on there. She said on one of them she smelled. She said that smelled like an old lady. Old lady scent. And then another one. She said that smelled like a musty old lady. Oh my God, Hope is a mess. Chrissy said, yes, ma'am. Bonnie is laughing. Driven said, Hope and Miss Lillian didn't like, yeah, they weren't liking some of them scents at Bath and Body Works. Oh my God, they are hilarious. Oh my God. Oh, y'all, I've been talking now for what, 2 hours? Yes, 2 hours. Y'all got to let me have a swallow of my coffee. Lord Jesus. Because y'all be chatting so much in there, and y'all know me, I try to read every single chat. My throat be parched. Okay. Driven says, Andrea, I hope it warms up there. Man, it's warm. It warmed up here. I didn't this warm here, y'all. Not for Christmas. It's supposed to be chilly at Christmas time. But it's not. It's hot. But anyway, guys, for real, y'all know I love you. I did stay on a little bit more, Sedona, but I need to get off of here and start trying to slowly pick up because I'm only giving myself a week to get everything cleaned up. And that ain't a lot. When you're talking about getting stuff in storage and stuff that needs to come out of storage, things that need to get boxed up, things that need to get pulled out. Which plushies do I have? Trying to remember where you got what for Valentine's. You know, a week is not long, especially when you're probably going to end up taking a day or two down to just do nothing because you're burned out. So, but I am going to be watching all of y'all with your gummies, Alicia said, enjoyed your life. Thank you, baby doll. I appreciate y'all. And y'all know it. But I am going to get off of here. I will be looking to see who is going to be the first to post the gummy bear concepts. Nessa said, good night, Classy, and everyone. Good night, sweetheart. Driven said, I'm full now, so I'll be nodding off. Yeah, I need to eat. That's another reason I need to get off. I haven't even eaten. So let me see. Wonderful love. Good night, Lisa. All right, y'all. Let me see which one of y'all get the gummies out first. I'm waiting. I am waiting. As always, enjoyed, Rhonda. Thank you, baby. Nessa saying hey to Lisa. Rhonda said, have a good night. Y'all too. Chrissy said, good night, everyone. Good night, y'all. Y'all stay uplifting each other, okay? Stay positive. Love you guys bunches. Charlie said, have a great laugh tonight. Yes. Good night, KOK. Love you, baby doll. Good night, Charlie. Good night, Sedona. Cheryl said LLC and Nessa's clear. Oh, aren't they pretty? Nessa knows she knocked it out the ballpark with those. Unique expressions. Good night, everyone. Good night, baby. Bonnie said, great live. See y'all in the gummy bear streets. That's right, Bonnie. I'm waiting, girl. Pull them out. Loretta said, good night, baby. Kiana says, good night, everyone. Good night, baby doll. Princess J, prayers. Yes. And yes, I'm praying that everybody's feeling better too by the next time we come on next Saturday. Good night, ladies. Good night, baby. Cheryl, good night. Love the life. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Linda said, enjoyed you all. Have a blessed rest of your night. Love y'all. Take care. Classy. I will, baby doll. I love you right back. Enjoyed your message. Enjoyed your live yesterday. Pamela said, good night, everyone. Good night, baby. Rhonda said, having shades of the Waltons with all these good nights. I know. Good night, John Boy. We should line the Waltons. Right. Good night, John Boy. Hashtag K. Great live as always. Thank you, KB. Angela said, good night. I love this live. God bless. Love you back, baby. Charlie said, should like the Waltons. TJ said, good night. Love the live. Thank you, baby. All right, guys. See you next Saturday, God willing, okay? Talk to y'all later. Stay safe, y'all. Good night.